So it may be pretty obvious, but I don't have a stovetop in my apartment above my garage. So every time I meal prep, we got a little camping situation going on here. So this is like a portable burner thing. And it takes a while to boil the water, which is the main pain point of this, but it needs to be done, otherwise I can't meal prep. I use a pot, heat up the water to boil for the pasta. So at least this year, what I've been doing a lot for meal prep is just pasta. Like I mentioned in a previous video, I've been watching The Sopranos, which is the #1 TV show of all time. In a lot of the scenes, they're eating pasta, or of course Italian food that includes like baked ziti and other pasta dishes. And so it looks good and appealing on screen, and so I thought I'd give it a try. And it's actually been pretty good just in terms of macros and keeping me full, as well as being able to portion it out for multiple days. I can meal prep all this like right now. I just got back from the gym and I'm gonna do this quick because I'm hungry, but that's why I'm cranking a protein shake right now. This is not a sponsored video, but this is the best flavor. But I'll show you the ingredients. So of course I'm drinking a glass of milk as well, because I drink a glass of milk every meal. I try to use as many fresh veggies as possible. The main part of this, the protein, is a pound of ground turkey. Is this 16 ounces? Yeah, 1 pound. And you know, it's got a decent amount of protein, organic, HEB, quality ground turkey. I'll use some mushrooms. I'm gonna chop these up. A cucumber and an onion. I didn't get garlic this time because I was lazy to cut the garlic. And then of course, some spinach. It's spinach, kale, and some other little greens in there. Just make it feel a little healthier, because it is. Olive oil, obviously, in the pot. And I'm using this Good & Gather tomato sauce with spaghetti. Now my setup here, I don't have much. Like I said, I don't have a stove top. And so I'm using this camping little cooktop situation. I'm doing everything in the pot. And this may not be ideal or practical or whatever, but it is practical because this is all I have to use. So I'm currently boiling the water. I'm gonna chop up all the veggies, put them in a bowl, and get everything ready to put in here after the pasta's done. I'm gonna strain it in the sink here and then mix everything together at the end. So all I have to do is wash one dish. And again, I realize this is not the optimal kind of situation, but it's what we have to work with here. cook. Thought I'd share with you guys how last year I hated myself and how I looked because I felt sickly and fat, and that's because I ate out all the time. I grew out my mustache for one. If you guys saw any of those videos, I might even delete them because that's gross. But I lost a lot of the chins. I dropped my blood pressure significantly just by cooking at home. I mean, that's the biggest difference. Like, I'm eating real food. You know, I'm not vegan or anything, but I try to get in a lot of vegetables. When I go to the grocery store, my focus on my list is fresh fruits, fresh veggies. I spend a lot of time in that section, just pick out, you know, what looks appealing to me to eat, and I'll eat it. You can't tell on camera, but it smells real good. I think largely because of the chili powder and the paprika. Like, to be honest, I don't know what I'm doing with the seasoning, but it works out for me and I like the way it tastes. I always do garlic powder if I have it, onion powder, but I have onions I'm about to put in here. All the veggies, I season some more once the veggies are in, but black pepper and garlic powder, paprika, and chili powder. That's pretty much it. A little olive oil in here because the pot is still hot after I take the pasta out, so that I could do this without having to use a separate pan, because if you'll notice, there's not really a ton of space next to the pot here. And it's a very small kind of cooking setup. In my apartment here, in my garage loft apartment. So that's the trade-off. You know, I don't have full-fledged kitchen, but it's not so bad. Now it's time to put the bowl of vegetables that I chopped up earlier. We got cucumber, mushrooms, or no, this is not cucumber, this is zucchini. And onions, I believe that's it. This is the final product. I have to be honest, not my best work, but I'm gonna eat it and it's gonna be yummy because it has everything I normally put in it, and it's very healthy, no added salt. So this is the perfect meal. See, this is what I'm talking about. A pound of pasta and a pound of ground turkey, a bunch of veggies makes a full meal that I just ate, as well as 4 full portions that I can use for any of my lunches and dinners this week. So I probably do this, you know, about like once or twice a week, at least twice a week to meal prep. Like I said, fresh fruits and veggies. So instead of real dessert, well, this is real dessert. Get some very aesthetic jumbo strawberries from H-E-B. And I'm gonna wash and eat probably half the pack, maybe the whole pack, who knows? I mean, just look at how perfect and dark red these strawberries are. I mean, come on, it's so good.